Hey guys, what is going on? This is Carnal5. Today I'm going to go over the event for you guys and show you some good players that you can use. Right now I have 11 wins. I haven't got my rewards yet, but here are the rewards. For the cumulative rewards, you get a 77 hardware Justin Verlander from 2006. And if you can get 10 wins out of 11 games, you get the Jackie Robinson 1947 hardware, 82 overall. And he's actually a first baseman, but if you put him at second, he's actually pretty solid. So anyways, I want to go over some players and recommend some players to you guys, so let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so first I want to talk about some players that I have that I've been using, and then I'll show you guys like the best total options you can get if you really want to. The first player I recommend is this breakout Oliver Perez. He does cost a few stubs, but I'm trying to use him in head-to-head too. And he's an 86 overall breakout from 2004. Actually very solid per nines, very solid player. Another option you could go with is this breakout Jack Morris. It's not a bad card. I'm not using it in the event, but it is a gold, decent per nines. It's not a bad card. Also, if you got the Mike Minor from your gold reward from doing the gold starter mission, I mean, he's okay. I'm not using him though. One card I do highly recommend is this breakout, or not breakout, but this hardware Michael Fulmer. Definitely a pretty solid card. And yeah, the live series should work as well. So either one of these cards are both solid. Carlos Martinez is another good option you can get at silver. Doesn't cost that many stubs. The All-Star Michael Wacha you get from completing just a 15 main collection from the Cardinals, and it's pretty much, you can get this under like 200 stubs, and it's a very solid card, and he's still tough to hit even though they did fix his release. And I'm still using Alex Reyes. I still highly recommend him even though he's a bronze. You got excellent per nines, and he can throw 98, 99, and that's really what you want. So I still recommend this card. For some relievers, Carl Edwards Jr., he's playing down today, so maybe not use him today if you're starting your team. But it's per nines, and he's got good velo, and he's a bronze, so still pretty cheap. I definitely recommend this card. There's not too many lefties out there. Rivero is definitely one of the better ones, even though he's playing down today. Highly recommend this card if you want to get a few lefties. Definitely take a look at Rivero. Now, in my opinion, one of the best relievers you can get, not only for this event, but I think this card is very usable for seasons, and I just picked it up myself, is this rookie Billy Wagner. His price has probably gone up, but I got him for about, I think, 3,000 or 4,000 stubs. So not only do I think this card's usable for events, I think if you do get it for events, it's going to be one of your best cards, but it's also usable for your ranked seasons. You can see they pretty much just nerfed his runs per nine and walks per nine, so if you can control the analog with him, I think you'll be okay. Definitely highly recommend this card for either ranked seasons or events. Claudio is another guy I've been using. I wouldn't recommend using him today because his per nines are absolutely awful, but this guy throws really slow, so he's a decent lefty specialist if you're looking for that budget option. As far as closers go, there's two guys that are must-have, in my opinion, that don't cost a lot, and one is Roberto Osuna. He's, I think, the only gold reliever slash closer available for this event, so I would highly recommend getting him if his price is not too crazy. Another guy that's a must-have, in my opinion, is Edwin Diaz. He's only a silver, but he can throw 99 miles an hour, has excellent per nines, is absolutely filthy. Definitely recommend this card for this event. And if you guys are looking to spend a lot of stubs to dominate in this event, honestly, probably the best starter you can get is this rookie Noah Syndergaard. Very similar to the live series, arguably better. So definitely take a look at this card. Really the only difference between this and the live series is the per nines are a little bit different. His per nines overall I think are better, the rookie, and he has a circle change instead of a straight change. But if you guys are looking to spin the stubs, I don't recommend doing so if you know you can win the games. Really, you just want to win the 20 games. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to spend 20,000, but this is a good card for events or ranked seasons as well. There's also this rookie Marcus Stroman that you can use. Right now it's around 10,000 stubs. I mean, this is one of the better gold pitchers you can get for this event. I don't think it's necessarily like an OP card or anything like that, but hey, just giving you options here, and it is there. Not a bad card though. Live Series Sanchez is another card you guys could use. Pretty solid, he can throw hard. Doesn't have a slider or anything, but definitely a good option if you guys already have him. You guys can use him for this event. He is 4,000 stubs, so he doesn't cost too much if you guys are looking to invest. I wouldn't really recommend him for ranked seasons if you're 700 plus. But it could be usable in some divisions. But anyways, check out this card if you guys are interested. Another card that I recommend that you have to get by doing the team collection, which this team collection doesn't cost a ton, is this Matt Garza. He's actually pretty solid per nines. Has decent velo. Can throw to low to mid 90s. So if you guys have this card, or if you're to do the collection and the epic for the Rays, you can definitely use this Matt Garza. I wouldn't go out of my way to do it, but the collection, you know, it's not going to cost you a ton, but I wouldn't say it's worth it for this event alone, but this is a solid pitcher. Another lefty that's very good for this event, but I would not recommend going to get him unless you just don't want to pay the stubs for the live series Chapman, and this one's very similar, is this rookie Chapman, who has, you know, very good per nines. He's an 82 silver, but if you guys want to pay the, you know, almost 40,000 on the buy now, feel free to do so. The only way I would say that you can justify that is if you don't want to pay the stubs for the live series, but the live series can lead you to Jorge Posada, so I still would be iffy about spending these stubs to get Chapman. But if you're looking for an absolutely filthy events team, there's Chapman. It's probably the best, him and Wagner. Now, as far as catchers go, I think if you guys have done Conquest, I highly recommend just using this Giovanni Soto. Arguably the best catcher for this event. You have other catchers out there, such as Gary Sanchez. You can still use Kyle Schwarber, but I mean, if you already finished Conquest, I would just use this card. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I'm using at first base. I'm using this Bagwell off the bench. Not necessarily the best one, but he hits lefties really well, hits righties okay. And then I'm also using this breakout Ike Davis just because I have it. He's got 96 power. Not the best first baseman you can get. I'll show you some more here in a second, but that is what I'm using right now. Another solid option is this breakout Jambi. He's actually a left fielder, but he can play first or third. And he hits righties very well, doesn't hit lefties great. And he can play, like I said, first or third, or he can play left. And he's only going to cost you about 700, 800 stubs, so not a bad option if you don't want to use the Ike Davis. As far as second base go, I think one of the more popular choices for second base is Rougned Odor. He has pretty good power versus righties. He's got a little pop versus lefties. You can see he's playing up today. He's an 84 overall, pretty solid card for this event. So I would definitely check him out. There's also this Rod Carew if you guys are interested. I honestly don't even remember where I got this card at. I think I got it for doing one of the My Career missions. Maybe you guys can help me chat. I honestly don't remember where I got him at. But if you played a lot, you probably have him by now. He's a decent card to use. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what cards I'm actually using at second. I'm going back and forth between Trey Turner and Trevor Story for my defense up the middle. Trey Turner honestly is one of the best cards you can get for this event. Can play just about anywhere, and he's got very good hitting, and his inside edge is up today, so pretty good power, great speed of course, and good stealing. I also recommend Trevor Story, at least for on your bench. I'm using him at shortstop, I think. I'm using him, and then like I said, Trey Turner up the middle. Definitely a solid card, so this Story doesn't cost too much, go get it. Again, if you finish Conquest, you have this Alcides Escobar card you can use. I use it off the bench because I really don't have any other better options. So if you don't Conquest, you'll have this card in your inventory to use. And since I did the Brewers collection, I also have this Jonathan VR locked in. I use him off the bench. He's playing down today, but definitely a versatile card to have off your bench. Can play about anywhere. Great speed, a little bit of pop. Contact's not the greatest, but definitely a decent card for this event. For third base, I've been using this breakout Anthony Rendon. Again, you get this from Conquest. Very solid card overall, and this is pretty much all I've been using at third. So definitely, if you finish Conquest and you get a couple guys like Trey Turner, you'll have a lot of versatility on your infield and for your lineups as well. Also, if you have done the Detroit Tigers collection, which I don't recommend doing just for this card, but I have it, is this breakout Austin Jackson, who's a very solid card. So I'm using this card in the outfield, and I want to show you guys a few more cards before we end this video. Definitely a versatile card I highly recommend. Again, it can play third, second, short, or left field, and it's playing up today, and might be getting a potential upgrade is this Jose Ramirez. He's also a switch hitter, solid defense, solid speed. This is one of my favorite cards in the game. I would recommend just picking this card up because it might go gold, or it might go gold down the road, but this is definitely a solid card for the event, whether you want to play him at third, short or second, or left field, or put him on your bench. Definitely a good card. Another good card for your outfield is this breakout Tony Gwynn that you get from doing the Padres. I believe it's the Padres Team Epic, which again, I went over this in my Team Epic video, best collection of Team Epics to do. This one's only going to cost you a few thousand, maybe 4,000 to 5,000 at most. Definitely a great card to check out, and as you can see, his contact and play vision's about maxed out. His defense is solid, so definitely a card I would recommend. Now, if you choose to do the Braves collection in Team Epics, you're going to get this 85 Jason Hayward, who can play the outfield for you. That's pretty solid defense. He's got a little pop versus righties. I wouldn't go out of my way to do this, but again, if you want to get some better cards, you want to get Freeman, McGriff, and Hayward. You know, Hayward can at least be usable in this event, and So I do recommend this card if you guys you know, want to take that path to obtain this card. But definitely a solid player for this event. And then finally, another versatile card is this Marlins Hardware 2006 Hanley Ramirez. Got a lot of speed, good hitting on both sides. Obviously better against lefties, but the speed and base running is nice, and his versatility is nice. He can play first, short, third, or left field. You can come off your bench. Again, I don't recommend doing this collection in Team Epic just to get this Hanley. And well, actually, you get this Hanley from just doing the collection. So I don't recommend going out of your way and getting this card, but if you do have it, cool. Or if you're close to getting the collection, maybe you do want to finish it so you can use it in this event. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I do want to say one more thing. There's a lot of other options out there. I obviously just gave you the cards that I'm using and some of the best options available to you if you want to go that route. But you guys, make sure you check out daddyleagues.com. You can filter this stuff out. You can, you know, put the card, make sure it's under a diamond, and then you can also put the age restriction on there as well. So definitely check out Daddy Leagues. It's helped me get a lot of these cards as well. So anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. Good luck in the event, and keep in mind it does end in a few days, so you don't have all day. I believe it ends May 1st, so we have about 4 more days to finish the event. Thanks for watching. This is Carnover 5 signing out. Peace.